Title game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Lawrence. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now Lawrence. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. That's taken on the 25.
This ain't a good start.
And into
God
the end
damn.
zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. An impressive 75-yard
I gave up a punt return in like 2 seasons. God damn. You want to start now.
Championship game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bro, they don't come often. They don't come often.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Taking it about the 1.
No, yeah, same shit. That's what I said. I haven't given up one, and I haven't got one in like 2 seasons.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence giving to ETN here on the option. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Quick slant caught by Kirk. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Going for it, here's Etienne. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Lawrence. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Lawrence throwing quickly out for Chark. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. T.J. Watt coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
Dumbass! Dumb motherfuckers! Boy, stop hitting buttons. God damn it.
Second catch in this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another toe for Etienne. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. They'll find Farrell open left side. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Lawrence on the sneak, and he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd and goal from the 1. Lawrence on the sneak. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Almost want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback sneak, nothing doing.
Better be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bard.
Ready.
A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal. Etienne will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 17-yard line. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Pickett. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
I just know defensively when you see 3rd and long, You just tell each other, guard the sticks. Don't let them get to the first down line. Anything underneath will make the play. But you have to take care of all responsibilities and know that they swing it out to a back. One-on-one tackles in the open field are critical. And if you miss, sometimes you end up on the wrong side of that first down gain.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Pass complete. George Pickens.
Nigga! Get the fuck out of here. That's what you get.
And he's going to get
That's what you get.
before he's out of bounds.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play.
All right, that's what.
After the
Salsa,
big play, a
come
chance
on.
to finish now on 1st and goal.
Harris will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the run. Second down and goal. Pickett. And he's going to take it.
Motherfucker!
Steeler touchdown.
Everything but what I looked for. I didn't think his motherfucking Caucasian ass was gonna run it in.
And the Steelers have moved out in front.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he
Nigga looking like Brett Favre
He
running
scores
up
a
in there.
touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. On play action, Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
ETN up the middle.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Play action, it's Lawrence.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away.
That nigga get hurt every fucking game. Here we go.
To this
Done.
point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Pickett sets up play action. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That throw.
Come on, bro. Fuck that.
Touchdown Steelers. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be
Man.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man.
Dumbass. I got to get that fucking momentum down again. You know what happened last time. Play right.
Oswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
On 1st down, Lawrence. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
Ready?
But to throw again is Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle.
Nigga, I'm just glad I got it. He been doing better about putting that shit where he need to. I see you got Pickett right too, boy. That nigga throwing dots.
This one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this.
I ain't gonna cap. I think Trevor Lawrence is close to a 99 now, for real. Hey, I finally got him at an X Factor and shit, so he been throwing some shit, trying to do some shit.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
I felt like I was going to get that.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
To the air on first down with Pickett.
And his throw.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. Shit.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Pickett. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the...
Boy, he's been dogging them
And
niggas.
he'll go
Damn.
inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Pickett. Open man. It's Rager. He's
Slow ass nigga, bro.
I
had that.
Final timeout.
Good shit, good shit. That was a dime, though, for real. That was a dime. Damn, bro.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his
Tim's on my best fucking corner. Come the fuck on. That nigga's trash.
A great
Man.
there. As the first half is
Getting routed by Marvin Mims. Get the fuck on the bench. You a 94, nigga.
Before halftime.
Come on,
And this
son.
drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get this.
I didn't need you to do that right before halftime, too. I was not trying to let that
Before
fucking
those guys
happen.
have a chance to possess the football.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14.
Hopefully you have some more bad plays. We gonna make it happen, shit.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And not a good return.
Trying to do what?
They'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
That's going to be caught by Kirk.
Get some yards. Let's get some yards. Fuck it.
Before he's taken down.
You gonna make this motherfucker look good then, shit.
Title game as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
On second down, this is Harris. It's a 6-yard.
Got him in the backfield. Wrap up, nigga.
Here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. First and 10, here's Pickett. He's got this to Pickens. He's got
Knew what was coming, slow as shit.
Down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Pickett to throw on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Off play action, Pickett.
Go get
To
that
his tight
fucking
end flyer move. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And let's face it, you could put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Pickett right back to the air again. That throw finds Pickens.
That's booty cheeks. That's straight butt cheeks. That's straight butt cheeks, bro. That's butt cheeks. I didn't even try to fucking intercept it. Come on. Nigga hit square. That's butt cheeks. Come on, man. Come on, man. How you supposed to win like that?
Extra point
Man.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5.
Oh, was an asshole pass.
Another one through to extend the lead.
Coverage, everything, nigga, man. Eat my niggas, bro.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is...
Oh, man.
That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
On 3rd down, Lawrence airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks
You didn't do shit. Team garbage. That's fucking horrible. That's horrible. Horrible.
Still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter. So
Nigga just getting beat down by a better team, bro. You can't do shit about that. It's just garbage.
They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Pickett. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
And that's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. But, Charles, I know you appreciate seeing this great defense, especially with the heightened intensity of the postseason. These two defenses, they have risen to the occasion to force back-to-back interceptions.
You know me well, Brandon. I always stand with my fellow defenders. And I love watching them make plays, and you nailed it. It's playoff time. This is when it matters most.
Well, they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, They brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get
he better than the receiver, huh? Damn, boy. Wait till I get some players.
The Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. Isaiah Rodgers up to make the tackle.
It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting